credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? The duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
The Hawks lead by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. The shot by Johnson, no good. 56 seconds left in the first half. Misses from close range. He takes it in. And the basket by Willis. Willis has got his first bucket in this one. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Bailey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Got a piece of it. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Snatched up. Here's Maravich. Tries again. Bailey's shot is off. The Hawks lead by 4.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And the basket by Mutombo. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Here's Maravich. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far? And that's a wrap for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
And for the Hawks, we've got Trae Young, and it's Mutombo in at the center position.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Jazz trail by 10. To the wing on the left. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Young. Rebounded by Stockton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Pettit. Give him 8. From 17. That's good on the jumper. Pettit's got 10 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Utah calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Wilkins can't hit. Jazz trail by 10. Tries to break his ice. Maravich with the bucket. 9 points in the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Pettit. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And Atlanta leads by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pettit, good.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Eden. The rebound by Atlanta. Mutombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Utah grabs the miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
From about 16, Young with the bucket. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Here's Dantley. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
On the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Utah with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A nice shot by Smith. Jazz trail by 11.
Remaining in the third.
Stockton pass to Dantley. Here's Malone, covered by Smith. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Williams is checked in. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Pettit. 14 points for him. Here's Smith. And again, it's Atlanta.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Hayward, he's checked in for Utah. .119 left in the third quarter. Here's Malone. Sweet little floater. Malone's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Teague. Lays it up and banks it in. And Atlanta leads by 11.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside, Williams to the paint. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Willis. Willis has got 4 rebounds now. Floats one up. Teague. It's good on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Outside, Williams. Mitchell finds Hayward. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 13. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And no good. Good D by Gobert. Hayward attacking. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Yeah, what a strong take from Hayward. Looking unafraid to challenge the D and finish with power.
Here's Teague. Here's Willis. And stolen by Gobert. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The Hawks.
Unreal.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Stockton. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
On the court for the Hawks. We've got Trae Young, and it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot. Here's Stockton. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Dantley. They shoot again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And he makes the first. Timeout called, the Hawks.
At the line for the Jazz, Adrian Dantley.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Hawks head coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Pass to Eaton. Here's Dantley. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Jazz, Adrian.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Stockton. Clock at 6. Here's Maravich. 3-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Pettit. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Young. Here's Dantley. Tipped, and he's able to get it back. And the bucket is good. Dantley's got 6 here in the quarter. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, Young with the power move.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Stockton's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hagan. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now an 8-point Hawks lead. Hagan's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Stockton, pass to Kirilenko. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Utah ball. At the line for Utah,
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Carlos Boozer.
Here's Eaton. Pass to Stockton. Looking to end this cold spell. No good there.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Hagan got a hand on it. Here's Maravich, guarded by Young. Stockton's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Pass to Maravich. Utah with another miss. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Pettit. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Hawks, Bob Pettit. One shot.
For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Here's Maravich. Knocks down the 18-footer.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Here's Maravich. They get the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Pettit, and that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
To the middle. Here's Maravich. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Young. Oh, Young! So tough at his size.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
56 seconds left in the fourth. Young, that one drops for him. And Atlanta leads by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And Utah calls time here. They're losing by 10. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Young can't hit. Here's Stockton, guarded by Young. Stockton's shot is off. Here's Hagan, and counted from 12 feet.
Hagan.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game that someone